you think of a place like Chicago, these kids, you're more likely to get shot than you are to get a world-class education in some of these places. What they are doing has been totally destructive. And I think back to COVID when a lot of these school unions were doing everything they could to keep the kids locked out of school. They were trying to say it was too dangerous. And yet, in May, this is 3 years ago, late May of 2020, they started to do George Floyd protest. BLM riots came out of that. And people were saying, well, wait a minute, if you can't do school because of COVID, if you're saying people got to stay in their homes because of COVID, how is it okay to have thousands of people crowded together to do these protests? And many of them became riots. And you had health bureaucrats said, well, you shouldn't have kids in school, you shouldn't have economy open, but you absolutely should be out protesting regardless of COVID. And that's when you knew this was all a total fraud. They were using political ideology, and they were trying to control your behavior. They wanted to lock the kids out of school, not because it was too dangerous to have the kids in school, because they didn't want to have kids in school. And so we showed, and we really blew up that entire narrative in the state of Florida by standing against it.